What's up? I'm Skylar Gray, and this is Billboard.com.
I need a doctor, call me a doctor. I need a doctor.
Yeah, Lollapalooza is the first time I've ever been here. And so I had a show at 2:30 in the afternoon. Amazing. Like, I was not expecting. I think maybe a couple thousand people showed up to my set. Really, really, really fun. And then playing with M, of course, 75,000 people, something like that. It's just like a sea of bodies, hot, sweaty bodies in mud because it had rained. That was pretty amazing. M is a really cool guy. He's very sarcastic, makes jokes a lot. I'm just inspired to be working with him because he is such a true artist. When he goes back into his room and writes his verses, you know, and he comes back and they're genius, I'm just blown away constantly by him. My album is called Invincible, spelled wrong, spelled with an S, and it comes out this fall. It kind of tells the story of my transformation into Skylar Gray from, you know, my previous persona, and goes, you know, takes you on a little journey. Everything sounds different. Every song sounds different. It's really diverse. Has elements of hip hop and rock, singer-songwriter. It's kind of all over the map. And then I have a few features. Marilyn Manson's featured on the album. I've been a fan of Manson's for a long time, and you know, I didn't have the guts to reach out to him before. But after I had, you know, some Grammys under the belt, whatever, not Grammy wins, but nominations, and, you know, collaborations with some big names, I thought maybe he'll take a meeting with me now. So I reached out, a friend of a friend, you know, knew him, and he took the meeting. We sat down and really just hit it off. You know, writing for other people was never part of my plan. It happened by accident, especially writing for hip-hop. I had never listened to hip-hop growing up, so that was kind of a weird, kind of a fluke, you know? Especially, you know, writing to track is a totally different, new thing for me. I usually pick up my guitar or sit at a piano and come up with chords and write that way. But this year it's been all writing to tracks that were already made. And that's how I made my album too, with Alex the Kid, the producer. For me, like the type of work that he does, it's totally like a different territory where he's just like, I don't even know how to explain it. He'll just say if he likes something or if he doesn't like something, and it's so black and white to him, where like I'm not like that at all. But that's why we work together so well, I think. He tells me when something sucks. He tells me when he hates something, and it pisses me off and I want to punch him in the face. I literally get so angry sometimes. But then I go back and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try doing what he said, and I realize that, you know, I can do better, and the end result is always better. So that's what I like about working with Alex. Even though on a personal level, I don't think we would ever like hang out. Like even in the studio, sometimes I'm like, you know, I don't really want to be here. I would rather just like work over email. So we live like 3 blocks away from each other, but we're usually working over email. My single is called Invisible, and it comes out on Tuesday on iTunes. And, you know, it's a song about how no matter how hard you try, sometimes it feels like nobody's noticing. And that's something I felt a few years ago when my whole music career fell apart, even though I'd given like 20 years of my life to it. And nobody was caring about what I was doing. So that's the single, and then between now and my album release in the fall, I'm just going to try to do a lot of shows. We're setting up a lot of tour things, internationally, a lot of stuff too.